G'day.
Here we go.
Yep. Righto.
We're on.
Best of. Here it is.
Best of two Aussies and a Yank walk into a bar.
Coming at you.
Oh my God.
Hope you enjoy it.
Rock on. It's episode 16. Happy 4th.
Yeah.
Happy 4th.
America.
4th of July.
Woo-woo. Stars and stripes.
Good stuff.
You look great in that shirt, mate.
Thanks, mate. I've spent a lot of time
Silky smooth.
walking through Goodwill looking for this.
Woo!
It's felt.
It's my kind of top. you know.
Gaz,
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
do you need a shirt? Because I've got a spare one, buddy.
No, I'm good.
Didn't wear
It's
your America? You're the Yank.
You are the Yank.
Well, just to let you know, you guys are all against flag code right now.
Why is that?
Is it because I'm at half mast?
Well, I don't know. Maybe. Because you're not supposed to wear the colors.
Well, we're...
No, I'm just kidding. You're not supposed to wear the actual flag. But you're okay.
So we've got variations of the flag.
Yeah.
Where's yours?
Stars.
I did bring it.
Should I get it? Should we show everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What?
Come on!
Oh, you want me to?
What do you got?
All right.
Where's your red, white, and blue, mate?
All right.
Red, white, and blue. Happy 4th of July.
Yeah.
The minute you walked in the joint,
Da-na.
I say, hey! Rah, rock out abba-dabbas.
You know,
Yeah, but never do.
I I've been
Shuffle over this way.
So you know what the funny thing is right now? Is my wife has no clue that I
She does now. Hey, Rach.
man, it fits pretty good.
What do you mean stole it? I thought it was yours.
Well,
Yeah. It is now.
I let her borrow it.
Did you? That's good of you.
Yeah.
Do
Do I have to wear this like the whole
You
time?
do now. You do now.
Well, because we had a big lake day for the 4th of July, and did she
We
wear
did.
that? I can't remember.
Yeah, she did.
She did wear that. We'll see.
I got the bottoms on too,
Oh.
but I'm not gonna take my pants off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not the 9 p.m. hour.
No,
anyway.
no. I'm too sexy for the
Oh
show.
man, I feel really weird right now.
How weird.
So I'm here with the Texas Hill guys. We've got Adam Wakefield, Craig Wayne Boyd, Casey James. How you going, guys? Thanks for coming
Good.
in.
We're great, man.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, while the boys are coming through, I got a question for you, and they're going to pose one for you each as well. But Craig and I have known each other for a good while since I moved over from Oz. We've been probably 13, 14 years ago when we met. And back when we met, you were in a band called Southland.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
right.
we hung out a bit and did some stuff, Key West Songwriters Festival, all that. So step forward a few years and you've had a solo career now. In fact, all of you three guys have had a lot of success with your solo careers and stuff. What's it like now that you're back in a band again, back in a group? How do you feel about, like, because you're not, when you're an artist on your own, you're kind of making decisions, you kind of got the pressure by yourself. Now you got your mates to kind of bounce it off. How does it feel that you've got that that group support?
That's one of the best
solo
things
thing?
of the whole entire thing for us is that exactly that. I don't have to worry about me being the only person that's handling everything. I now have two shoulders that are carrying just as much load as I am. And that makes it so much more fun. And as you notice, even when we showed up for sound check, we just kept playing because now we get to focus on that. And that's been the fun part for us.
Yeah, if we could just work on the splitting the money 3 ways, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, who does the driving and all that fun
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah.
You know? Yeah, that's cool. I'll hand it over to Steve-O for the next question.
Hey boys, we've seen tonight that you guys are absolute powerhouse vocalists. I'm just curious if you guys have one or two inspirations of your own, whether it be a performance artist or someone that's just a mind-blowing singer, whether it be growing up or someone that you look up to for inspiration.
I grew up in a musical family, man. Yeah, and strangely enough, I mean, I could name you a billion people that I look up to musically, but I think my passion in music came from being around it. Like, even as a little baby, there's like recordings where they would just hit record on like a tape player. My family's sitting around singing literally 5-part harmony, right. And just they would get together like, you know, I don't know how often they got together because I was like 6 months old, but they did record.
He
and-
still sounds relatively the same. Actually.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you know.
So it's just growing up around that vibe. Made me want to do it, and listening to those harmonies is pretty amazing for me. Like I can't name an artist that I could think of off the top of my head that was better than, and that's saying a lot, you know, because I listen to everything in the world. So
Yeah, and for me, that was about the same thing because I grew up singing harmonies from the time I was 5 or 6 years old. And that was what I did with my family. Same thing as him.
I mean, I grew up doing music with my family too. My dad picked a little guitar, mom sang a little bit. But as far as artists goes, I always just wanted to be Ray Charles. I just thought he was cool, and he was badass.
You just liked it because he wore dark sling coat.
Yeah, I mean, he's just, he was just the epitome of like, a badass artist. One of those guys. Had a rough life. Was kind of a jerk. And then like just.
Well, you got that part covered.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. One of those guys just kind of do everyone, just kind of ruin his life. Why not? You know what I mean? And then he writes songs about it. I was like, oh, okay. I guess that's how that's how it works.
So does Adam get paid in dollar bills? He's got to count them
Dollar
up.
bills, y'all.
Good stuff. Good answers, boys. Cheers.
So I got one for you guys. It's more just kind of a fun one. What I'm going to ask each of you to give me what maybe one of your fans doesn't know about you. Like, could be something you like.
Oh, man.
Just something off.
What's crazy about asking that kind of question is because we all three have been on
It's super
freaking
tough.
reality TV shows.
Yeah.
So they know everything about us already.
But do they?
I mean,
something that they may not know.
I mean,
that
here's
we
a
can
question.
tell them.
Here's a question. I got a question. I want to know
Okay.
about you guys.
Yeah.
Because everybody on my season of my show, except for me, pretty much everyone cried.
Get out.
Did you guys cry on you? You had to have cried.
of course I did.
Okay, you cried on your episode.
No.
You didn't cry on yours?
No.
Good for you, staying strong. Knuckle it up, broski.
For the
Believe in me.
non-crier. Yeah.
So apparently you win if you cry. That's how it works. Okay, I get it. You gotta lay it all out there. All right.
Number one, baby.
All right, I'm sorry. Go back. Okay, go ahead, Casey. You go first.
No, Craig, you nailed it, man. I mean, for the people that really know me, like my actual fans, there's nothing. I don't think I could surprise them with anything, man. But for people that don't know me, I wear a size 12 shoe. I don't know. 13. Sorry, 13.
It's inspired.
You know what I mean.
That's
You know
great.
what I mean.
Craig,
Huge
what about you, buddy?
socks.
Come on.
All of a sudden, my 11s feel small. Weird. Dang it. No, for me, I mean, well, I guess I post a lot about it too. That I have pretty much mastered smoking meat, man.
Oh yeah, smoking the brisket.
Smoking the brisket.
Okay.
Good attempt last night, though. By the way.
Hey,
It was not a
It was
bad
my
start.
first time
Not a bad
smoking the
start.
brisket.
Smoking the
You'll have to
brisket.
show me how to smoke a good brisket.
Okay, I will.
One of these days. I'm just keep saying it till we don't even know what it means anymore. Something people don't know about me. This is where these guys sweat and go, please don't
Oh
say
yeah.
something.
Can you cut the mic quick?
I don't know, man. I know something nobody knows. When I'm taking a number 2, I like to read Calvin and Hobbes.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean by taking a number 2, Adam?
Number 2 pencil. When I'm sharpening it, I like right before, while I'm sharpening the pencil. Yeah, yeah.
Is it an electric one or is it one that
It's,
spins? or-
yeah, it's Calvin and Hobbes, man. Every time, I bought the whole volume set, and I started at the beginning, and I think I've gone all the way through them once at this
That's the
point.
last
so
time I
I'm
picked that book up when I met you.
back. No, I wash my hands every time.
Yeah, you do.
Please pass the hand sanitizer.
It's really the best comic to read while you're, doing your thing.
Yeah, and then do you wipe with it afterwards? Like once you've read it, is
Yeah,
it
well,
done?
it's okay. Well, it sits on the tub. One of them got wet, not from the toilet or any of my problems, but it fell into the tub. When I wasn't paying attention. But it's really glossy, so it wouldn't work for anything other than being a comic book, if you know what I'm saying.
Of course, yeah. Well, guys, thanks for being great sports and hanging out with us and coming in tonight, and we really appreciate you being here. What are you going to play for us next? Did you say it's your next single, Craig? or-
Yeah, this is going to be the next song that we're putting out on iTunes and on everywhere that you can get music. And we're really pumped about it. It's one of a lot of songs that we've been recording, and it was called 4 Roses.
Well, we're
Hey,
looking
fitting
forward
here, man.
to.
Thank you guys for having us.
Thank you,
Seriously,
fellas. We
any-
appreciate
anytime
it.
you want
And-
us to come hang out, we're here.
Yeah, and we'll
Man, thank you.
it's been great fun. You know, it's a good hang. Everyone having a good time, and we'll catch up with you again sooner or later for sure.
right,
but
great.
thanks so
Beautiful.
much for being here. We appreciate it. And,
All right, I will see you guys dancing in your tutus back there.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, fellas. Texas Hill, everybody.
Go ahead, count out.
1, 2.
Hey.
Love is hard, but I put in my time. Hell, I gave her all I had to keep her by my side. I worked night and day to put some money down on a little white house at the edge of town. We moved in the day she took my name, and I never thought she could ever leave me this way. I gave her one rose on the day we met. We fell in love for that old sunset. I gave her 2 roses from down on my knee the day I asked that girl to marry me. I gave her 3 roses on the day she said, I don't love you no more. And when she left, she took everything but this old guitar, and it fit the 4 roses for my broken heart. She was bound to leave no matter how I tried. Now I miss her so bad I'm going out of my mind. Ever since she up and went away, minutes feel like hours and the hours like days. Drinking all alone, wishing that she'd call. I guess everything I gave her meant nothing at all. I gave her 1 rose on the day we met. We fell in love for that old sunset. I gave her 2 roses from down on my knee the day I asked that girl to marry me. I gave her 3 roses on the day she said, I don't love you no more. And when she left, she took everything but this old guitar, and it fit the 4 roses for my broken heart. I gave her 1 rose on the day we met. We fell in love for that old sunset. I gave her 2 roses from down on my knee the day I asked that girl to marry me. I gave her 3 roses on the day she said, I don't love you no more. And when she left, she took everything but this old guitar, and it fit the 4 roses for my broken heart. Fit the 4 roses for my broken heart. Oh!
Yeah. All right. There is someone we know who does know kind of what this is all about and what's happening. And he's put together a little video for us. And
This
I think
guy-
we should
is this
throw-
Rodney?
Should throw to Rodney.
Oh, Rodney.
Rodney's a bit of
Rodney knows what this is all about.
He's just for the setup. Rodney is like a modern day prophet, really.
So he's going to clarify all this for us.
Yeah, and for people, it'll help me out too. So
Good.
So let's see if
Here's Rodney.
Come on, Rodney, bring it.
So, so the most important thing you gotta remember is, some people were, they were doing some stuff, and then other people were like, hey, don't do that stuff, and then other people were like, hey, yeah, they should do, that stuff. It's good that they're doing that stuff, and then the other people were like, I don't think they should be doing that stuff, and then the do it. So things are like, what I'm trying to say is that, in conclusion,
Oh my gosh.
I've I have no idea.
I like how he goes. That guy,
I think Rodney summed all of us up there.
he's got to be related to old Joe, by the way.
So tonight we're going to kick off this segment called "Let's Call a Mate."
Let's call a mate.
Let's
And
do it.
Steve-O has
Yes.
one of his old mates.
I do have a guy that came to mind too. He's down the end of the street and he's a bit of a loner, and just curious, just to touch in with him to see how he's doing. So I think if we reach out to my friend Joseph Peterson, yeah, everyone
Joseph
calls him
Peterson.
Old Joe.
Old Joe.
Old Joe.
He's down the end of the street. Ben, have you got Old Joe?
Old-
Hey Joe, you got us there, mate? Joe, Joe, what are you doing there, mate?
Can you hear us?
Hello? Yeah,
Joe,
yeah.
Yep. We got you, mate. What are you doing?
Steve,
We catch you in the middle of something?
Good to see you, boy. Good to see you. How you doing there? How you doing? I'm just having dinner. Just having dinner. A little
Is that dog
weekly
food?
something.
Is that soup? What is that?
What are you eating?
Well, I don't know exactly, but I know that you can get it $9.99 for a pallet of these cans, and I mean, I found it quite delicious. If you heat it up, it tastes different, but it's pretty good, I'd say.
Looks like it's not toxic where you got to wear rubber gloves to actually get it out. Is that what's going on?
I think he's being like cautious with the.
Oh, I'm worried about the
coronavirus.
COVID.
Oh, that's the
Don't
COVID.
worry about the COVID.
Oh, so it's a can of COVID.
What is that?
Can of
It
COVID.
helps. It helps.
Before we get started, too, Joe,
It's,
I've been growing this beard.
It's beef flavor, as a matter of fact. Beef.
Is that says
I'll put that
pedicure.
aside for now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you got a little bit stuck in your beard there too. By the way, I've been growing this beard
Oh,
for,
yeah,
about,
it gets in the way.
for about four months
72
now.
years, my friend.
You were in 72
yeah,
years.
four
into that.
months. 4 months.
That's pretty
and
impressive.
72 years. Thank you
Wow.
very much. Thank you, sir.
So just a couple of questions, Joe. We just wanted to reach out and see how
Yeah.
some friends. Just wanted to reach out, see how some friends are doing.
Yeah.
Just curious to know how you're
Oh,
coping
yeah.
with the lockdowns and the pandemic since it started. What have you been doing in that time?
Oh, yeah, keeping busy, I got plenty of stuff to do around the place here, we got, I've been taking up painting there. I ended up getting a couple paintbrushes, started painting, and I need to get paint still, but that's what I've been working on right now.
Yeah, you definitely need paint if you want to paint.
I just
Well, yeah,
realized-
it's an option.
Yeah. That's great. So,
Thank you.
being the age that you are, Joe, have you taken full advantage of the senior hour down at the local grocery store? Have they opened the stores up for over 65s?
Well, Scott, you got a good question there. And thing is, you got to get there really, really early. I used to get up at 6 o'clock, get ready for our 7 o'clock work detail. So I got to get up at 4 o'clock just to make it there by 5 o'clock. And I don't miss the bus. That picks you up at 6. The store opens up at 8 o'clock. And the bus drops you off in Tullahoma at about 7 now. I go to the store in Turtletown now because that's what we used to call Tullahoma back then. And the bus used to cost a nickel. Nowadays, you can trade in $1 and get 20 nickels. Which used to have pictures of bumblebees on them back in my day. We used to say, give me 5 bees for a quarter, you son of a gun. Now I tell you what. Well, where was I? To get to the store, you make it to the store and you go to the produce section, which in those kids we used to call it the farm. And get the first stick of beets. Because if you get there past 9, all the beets are gone. And you're stuck with radishes. And I'll tell you what, boys. You don't want to be a guy showing up to the bus stop with the radishes.
Because everybody knows you're late.
That's fantastic.
Well, being late is not my style there.
So the reason that we're
Gangus,
reaching out tonight, Joe, is like you said,
clean
just
my
to touch
teeth
it,
really quick.
is so in the event that Straussy can avoid doing any physical activity and we call a friend, if you were to be nominated, Joe, to do a push-up challenge, just curious when the last time you actually did a push-up.
Can you do a
Well, you're
push-up?
asking two questions there, Georgie. I bought new radio back then, which back in the day I was one of the first persons to have a radio. And they didn't have much on the air, but they just recited the alphabet. And I would do push-ups to each letter of the alphabet. I did learn how to do push-ups in a Taibo class, so you could learn that perfect form. But my days of breaking heads and busting necks are over. I don't do much of that these days.
Well, that's good. That's good. It's nice to hear that you've calmed down a little bit there, Joe. Yeah.
I bet you were an animal though back in the day.
Savage, yeah.
A beast.
I'll tell you what, you can ask anybody out on the block who I used to be. They'll tell you downright.
Old Joe.
Oh, Joe.
So Joe,
Old Joe.
I'm guessing you probably don't haven't given the government your bank account number. So I'm just wondering if you got your stimulus check come out from Uncle Trumpy. Did he send you a check?
Oh yeah, a stimulus check. Yeah. I spent that on something very, 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 very smart to spend your money on. I actually found the cure to the COVID, and I spent my money on that.
Right.
It's from Bogota, and it consists of 2 ingredients. We got the salts of the cinnamon lake, and then they sent me this respiratory herbal, and you breathe that in. I think it was a good use of my money there. Matter of fact, I'll send you guys the reference link.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
Too, yeah. And did that cost you the full?
That was $1,200 for the
1,200. Well, I had to spend that money and my dead wife's money as well.
So she got the check.
It was a good deal.
Oh, so you got 24.
Yeah, she got the check.
Ah.
Right.
Yeah,
Bonus.
well, you got to take advantage where you can, son.
Did you
take advantage.
Did you take a bunch of flowers down to her at the cemetery or not?
Oh, she's still back in the bed. No. Yeah, she just lays in bed. She doesn't say much these days.
Wasn't expecting that one.
How's
Did you just put the fly strips up or something, Joe?
How's your sense of smell holding up, Joe?
Yeah. She doesn't. We don't talk much anymore, but she's there. She's there with good faith. Good faith through these hard times.
That's good.
Well, we just want to check in with you, make sure your mental health's in good shape, and it seems like you're sharp as a tack.
Oh, so thoughtful.
Yeah, you might want to get your fingers checked out there.
You look like a retired steel player.
Next time I can tell you stories about how all this happened, my friend. We'll get there.
Joe, it's good to see that you're
Getting into that dog food.
in good spirits, mate, and you good value for money on your grocery shopping.
Yeah.
And we look forward to tuning in and seeing how he's in the next couple of weeks. We'd love to have you back on if you can remember our names.
All right. Yeah, Scotty, thank you so much for having me. God bless you, son. God bless you. Thank you so much, boy.
Thanks for joining us, old Joe.
Stay inside.
Right.
You all stay inside now.
We'll stay inside.
Stay inside.
We'll stay inside.
Cheers, mate. Oh boy, that got me crying a little bit.
Wow. Where did you meet that guy?
Old Joe, he's my neighbour down the end of the road. Like he's.
Oh my goodness.
When I'm out of town, he'll mow my yard or whatever. But his is like jungle. He should have the cats.
Oh yeah.
He should have the big cats.
He should have the big cat.
He looks like he'd have a big whip too.
That's incredible.
Old Joe, yeah.
Cinco de Mullet segment.
I don't understand.
And for those who are watching, now, mind you, I'm particular with a lot of things, but hair is one of them. And there's only been one person who's cut my hair since I've moved to Nashville, and that's Mary Stanley. And she would have been here today if, powers that be would allow her to come and cut my hair.
True.
But she can't. And so you're going to do this side, and you're going to do this side.
Can we do anything that we want, or is it going to be mullet?
It's got to be mullet-esque.
So,
and,
Cinco de Mullet.
And people who are watching, this may sound crazy, but vote on. We're gonna take a vote on whose you think is the better side afterwards. So I'm gonna take my tiny hat off.
We're gonna live stream.
Tiny
We're gonna
hat coming
cut
off.
Gary's hair.
Oh shit.
So, while we're in the midst of doing this,
Now, just remember, you guys are my friends, right?
we'll find out.
Oh
But
boy.
props to all the hard-working people too, like two sisters that are hairdressers that are out of work, sister-in-law out of work, people like Mary.
And Mary, she's got a business, you know, and
You gonna leave the poncho on?
yeah, I'm leaving the poncho on. And but the Alchemist and Style Kitchen in Nashville is her place that she works out of. So when they open it back up, go see her, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be the first one in line.
You won't need to go anywhere, man.
Oh shit!
All right, fellas, cue the music. Here we go.
Here we go.
Hey, guys, give us some updates on some of the comments.
Yeah. Well, what else am I gonna do? Grow a Corona beard. Oh yeah. I can't really grow a good
Ready?
beard.
Sit back, mate.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, Mark Estrin's putting $100. That is amazing. Oh my gosh, it's really happening. Yep. A lot of whoop whoops. Jules with the whoop whoop. Tato.
Auntie Jules Lee.
Where is Toto? I thought he was coming.
I don't know, but I wish he was here right now to stop you guys. Woo! Oh man. I love the music. Anybody else love the music? It's great.
How's yours going, Steve?
Fantastic. I'm winning.
Mine's going shit out over here.
Oh, you need a little lower blade on that?
We'll just take it off.
Quit moving, guys.
I don't think the blade's going to work.
Try that.
That's your ear.
Nah, I got another one. Oh boy. The Aussies winning. Which one?
That's right.
There's two of them. You guys are winning. I love you, Rach. That's my wife.
I think we'll have to give her a...
She's got a oh no emoji and a heart and like I don't see any tears. That's a good sign.
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh man. Yeah. Remember, the front, party in the front. Wait,
So-
what is it? Business in the front, party in the back?
This is hotter than it looks.
Yeah, see? I told you.
I'm sweating over here.
I'm wearing a poncho that's from like the
Right,
1980s or 1919. I think I had a haircut like that when I was in like 7th grade. Oh, and the eyebrows. No, we're not going to the eyebrows. Woo! How's it looking? Yeah, is it getting there?
Yeah. I just don't know how high to go. I haven't done a mullet on a Fabio lookalike before.
Well, give it a whirl, man. Don't be afraid.
Going on up?
Do what you want, man, but just remember, I'm your friend. Or was.
At least we were today.
We were today. Oh, man.
I think I'm ready for a beer. I'm ready
Whoa.
for a Margarona.
Steve went high up on that one.
Take a little rest.
Yeah. Yeah. Steve might have to come and. Woo! Woo!
Need some lime on my side.
Mine's all... That's probably as rough as I can get it.
To see what Collins looks like.
Are you seeing it?
No, I don't see it.
Colin side.
We don't have a close up on that side.
I'll walk up to it.
Yeah, I would do this if I needed to.
All right, so I'm gonna walk up to the. So Steve, man, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna walk up middle camera guys,
We'll have a drink.
and so Steve's side. That's pretty banging. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty good, Steve. Colin's side.
You gotta, can we sell it or lack thereof?
I
I got in there.
Yeah,
I got in there. Oh, someone said nose hair.
Oh, Mary! Oh my gosh, she's watching. She's been waiting on. So my hairstylist is watching this right now. I'm so sorry, Mary. You will fix it. Believe me, I will be the first person in line. But good on you guys.
Right here.
Yeah. Good job. Oh, hey, Mary said not bad, guys, but I do feel like my job is safe. It's very safe. Yeah, she does have a work cut out for her.
Someone said, if you start doing meth, you'll look totally fine.
I don't know if that's a compliment or...
Well, I think you're in the running for the haircut of the week. You know who else had a haircut this week?
Not us.
No.
Who?
This bloke here. We got the shot there, Ben. We can do a comparison with Gary's haircut and this one.
I know that. I go to beauty salon, take a long time.
We don't have him tonight, but we do have someone back who we heard from last week.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You might want to do
My mate, Rodney.
Your mate,
Rodney. Now, Rodney is a bit of an internet sensation. We caught him last week and he gave us a little bit of feedback about the state of affairs with the current affairs. Yeah, protests. Rodney's come up with a new, I guess a recent video, just dropped in the last day or two. And it's Rodney giving us a little feedback about, you know, don't be a racist.
Don't be a racist.
And it's words of wisdom. The prophet, Rodney, here he comes.
So people ask me, hey, Rod, hey, if I'm a white person and I don't want to be racist? How do you not be? How do you be a white guy and not be a racist? So it's very simple. So if you're a white person and you say, hey, I love everybody and I don't treat anybody with disrespect, so I'm not a racist. That's a pretty good thing. You might be thinking, hey, I'm pretty good. I'm not racist. But see, as soon as you say you're not racist, it could just be that you're just, it could just be that you're just not aware of when you've been a racist. So like you think you're not a racist, but you're actually kind of a racist because you're just not aware of all the things that you've done that you could that you are might be. Because you're too, you don't. Maybe you should just talk about the weather. I think that's probably the easiest thing to do. Just don't bring it up. Just don't bring it up. Hey, it's a pretty nice day. This crazy weather we're having, huh?
He fell asleep.
Hey, so you watch him and you envision a hamster in a wheel in Rodney's brain.
Oh, man.
Just go, and then it just takes a bit of a rest.
There's a lot of shrooms consumed in Rodney's house.
We normally have the musician guest towards the end, but these guys are on an incredible streak right now too. So
They are, yeah. We've got some boys from my local down home in Tassie.
Oh, boy.
The Wolf Brothers, Tom and Nick. G'day, guys. How you going?
g'day, fellas.
Yeah,
Hey
welcome.
guys,
Hey,
how you going?
Hey,
Good.
How we
thought
doing?
we'd
You well?
feel at home. We've got a little backdrop here to put up because this way we'll feel like we're with you blokes. You see.
Oh yeah. What is it? Picture
Okay.
meat
Sure.
pie?
It's not a great time, but I'm sure it's coming.
I could go for one of those.
Yeah, it looks pretty similar to what you guys got going on there, actually. But
That's cool, mate. So guys, you haven't met Steve-O and Gaz before, but Steve-O's the first Aussie I met in Nashville back in 2004 on my first trip. He plays bass with Chris
Okay,
Young
yep.
now. And
Don't hold that against me. Yeah.
And Gaz is our mate who does front of house with Chris. He's also a guitarist. He used to play with Joe Diffie
Long
and
time ago.
other people. But yeah. So
there it is.
here we are. Here we
look
go.
at that.
Good to meet you guys.
Nice. Yeah. Likewise, Tom, Nick.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us tonight.
So here
No,
we are.
thanks
We've
for
got, we're at
having us.
Longley International. which is our local pub that we all grew up in the same district and frequent the same local, the Longley International. Now, you blokes still love playing there. Tell us what it means to you coming home to play at Longley.
Well, it's kind of like, you know, where it all started for us. I mean, we've been very lucky and very grateful to have the amount of success we've had. But, you know, that's where it started, in that hotel, and we used to do gigs there actually with our dad. And then we used to do shows there when his band would play a set and we'd do a set, and et cetera, et cetera. So I used to sneak in there and start drinking when I was about 15 and just sort of would hide around in the back corners. Hopefully no one would notice me. But it means a lot. It's kind of where it all started. And when we come home and play there, the shows sell out in about an hour because people just want to see us play there because it's where it all began. So it's my favourite gig to do, and we were actually meant to finish our tour there right before COVID sort of hit Australia. So we were about to do this sold-out show there to end our tour, and we still haven't done it yet. So hopefully soon.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I think we've got a couple of shots of you guys on stage there at Longley coming up. But Nick, have you got anything to add to that, or feel that the same?
Oh, mate, I think we should touch on just how crazy it is, the story of that you and us three essentially grew up, you know, within a kilometre of each other. And, you know, I remember when we moved over to Nashville for a while, and we were like, oh, we should catch up, you know. Whereabouts are you? Oh, I'm on Percy Priest Lake. We're like, yeah, so are we. So we're the other side of the world, and we were still only like a K from one another. It's actually pretty crazy. So, and you know, it's not a big place where we're from, as you know. So for all of us to sort of end up over there and doing what we're doing, it is pretty good strike rate for Longley, I reckon.
Yeah, it's pretty good, mate. And it's good to have you guys out on the boat when we're out. We hang out on the lake quite a bit with the guys. So it's always fun to have you out. Look forward to the next time we can make that happen.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all pretty good down in Tassie right now. I mean, we've had like 0 active cases for about maybe 70, 80 days, I think.
Wow.
The fact that, you know, it's an island, for those who don't know, it's an island off the bottom of Australia, so we've kind of had a moat around us, and we were able to just keep everyone out. But I mean, going forward, like all our gigs obviously got canned for, you know, essentially the rest of the year, and they've started to be built back up and postponed and different things. But yeah, next month we're looking at getting back into doing shows. But yeah, sort of things have kicked off again with the COVID in Victoria. So we're just sort of seeing how everything goes there. Because, you know, I guess for us to fly anywhere, we kind of have to go through Victoria or New South Wales airports. And I'm not sure what logistically that means. And so, yeah, I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to get the itinerary and get in the cab and go to the airport and see what happens. But, you know, someone else can figure that out. But
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's a challenge. I think, obviously a lot of challenges ahead for touring for everyone going forward. And I don't think it'll ever be quite the same.
That's for sure. Hey, Tom, what we got the Longley stuff up there, mate? I found this picture on Longley's Facebook page. Is this your wife, Ali, riding the mechanical bull in the beer garden? Is that how you guys
surprise me? Would surprise
Tom was
me?
operating the mechanical bull business.
Yeah.
G'day, Dad.
She's ridden a few bulls in the time. No, I'm joking. I think it might be actually, mate. That's a few years ago, but yeah, mate. You know what you got to say. What happens at Longley needs to just stay at Longley. You know, mate. We've had some nights there. Geez, you know, I can remember nights there we've played, and they've locked the pub, but because it's outside there in the beer garden, everyone just continued to just stand around the fires outside to the beer garden. I can remember leaving there like the sun come up, and I think we got in Nick's ute, we drove home, had breakfast, and went to bed. So a lot of good times in that pub, and a lot of good memories. And yeah, I'm not one to jump on the mechanical bull though.
I've got some pictures here, a couple of pictures here of your dad. from back in the day. For some pretty classic photos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There he is. Look at him, legend.
He was cool. He was cool.
I remember him playing when I was a teenager. He used to do some shows that I'd been to, and I remember my dad booked him on some shows a couple of times. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. There's another picture.
Yeah, he
of
was.
him there with
Name was Malcolm Wolf, and his nickname was, as you can see on the drums there, Mildew Wolf.
Mildew.
And Mildew, and I think that was named after a cartoon character. And then the local radio station did this big 2-page piece on Malcolm Mildew Wolf, and they drew him as a werewolf. And then ever since that was when he was about 19.
Oh, that's
and then Mildew is what he was stuck with for the rest of his life. But yeah, man, it's really cool. You know, actually, I think
I don't want to talk out of place here,
noticed
but that picture of Mildew on the drums, he's an absolute stud. He looks like Nicolas Cage with a mustache.
yeah.
If Nicolas Cage
I was just admiring that little splash symbol.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, the little splash symbol. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have really really packed a punch. That one, I'm sure. Wow.
yeah. That'll cut through.
King.
Yeah. Where's the mic,
Settle down.
Strauss? Where's the mic? Got it.
Oh man.
Now, of course, Jack at the Longley International named built a new pavilion there. He named it the Mildew Wolf Pavilion. We got a shot of you guys in the Mildew Wolf Pavilion there.
That's awesome.
Look at
Yeah.
that.
It's really cool. That's really special that we, after Dad died, we had his wake at the Longley, and we set up his drums up on the stage one last time. He had this big 70s Rogers drum kit, and, you know, it's like 4 toms, 2 concert toms, 1 floor tom, you know, over the top. It'd be a sound guy's nightmare. But we set that up for him last time, and we got pretty drunk, and we started stirring up Jack, the owner of the Longley. We said, well, man, I tell you what, you got to rename the stage the Mildew Wolf stage. And he just laughed it off. And we went down there a month later, and he goes, oh, I've got something to show you. I want to show you a bit of timber. And I thought, that's really weird. And we went up, and he
got wood.
That's weird. Check it out. Okay, cool. Yeah, but it made this sign, this Mildew Wolf sign, and I thought that was really special. And yeah, really appreciate that. I know Dad would have been really chuffed that there's this area now named after him where people can go and enjoy music and have a beer, and his sons play there. I know Dad would have been just absolutely over the moon with that. So that was pretty special.
That's awesome.
That is.
So, fellas, no breaks. 7-week streak for you guys in Australia. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah,
man, it's incredible.
They're speechless.
Yeah, it was. Look, it's a bit of a slightly more commercial maybe direction than what we've done previously. Obviously, it's worked pretty well, but. Yeah, look, it's been amazing. With everything that's going on, we haven't been able to tour. We weren't even able to shoot a video. So to get that sort of result from radio and have it stay up there for so long was just mind-blowing. I'm really looking forward to when we eventually get to play live again, being able to play that song live. We were able to run it at a few gigs, but it wasn't out, you know, that like people were like, oh, yeah, this is pretty cool, but you know, once they actually know the song, it tends to go over a fair bit better.
Yeah, that's great.
That's going to be good.
What I noticed about it, guys, is it's a huge compliment too, because it reminds me of like a Jordan Davis kind of Mitchell Tenpenny feel, and that's the flavour that Nashville seems to be at. So I think you guys are right on the money. Well done.
And
I still managed to get a big shred in there, which I was happy with too, even though it is commercial.
Yeah.
And I think congratulations.
No, we're doing a solo. Yeah. Sorry, mate. What was that?
I was saying I think a congratulations is in too, because you guys just signed this year, right, with Broken Bow.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah,
That's absolutely amazing. Like I still sometimes just go to their website and look and just make sure we are on there, just because
one of the
it's
artists
so unbelievable.
Listed,
yeah, I know it's so crazy to go down, you know, and you see Aldine and all these guys like, who just from where we started in Tassie, it's just so far away, and to be up there on that label, and it's just still mind blowing. So looking forward to when things settle down and getting back over there and making the most of it all. You know.
man, I bet that's what you're really killing for, to come on over, you know, and
Well,
get the market.
what I'm
going
really
over
looking
here.
for, what I really want is some Cracker Barrel. And warm me,
yeah, hash brown casserole.
Oh, you're making me hungry.
We could probably send you some, but it may not be
I got to
good.
switch hats.
Chicken fried chicken, man. Chicken fried chicken. Chicken fried chicken. It's so good.
It's just so good. Oh my god, it's good.
There we go.
Oh, wardrobe.
This guy.
Wardrobe change.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at that, eh? Look at that. No, it's funny, you know, we were meant to be coming over to the States, to Nashville for like, actually we were meant to be there now. We were meant to be having 2 months of sort of promo, a bit of radio tour stuff. I think we were even going to look towards doing like a big sort of showcase to say, hey, we're here, you know, and then we were actually planned to go up to Canada. We had 35 tour dates through Canada with Gord Bamford booked. We had all these great things, stuff. We had every weekend that we weren't away, we had a festival booked in Australia. 2020 was going to be the best year the Wolf Brothers had ever had. And then now I'm here. No, I'm just joking. But it's great, man. Like, I mean, look, every cloud has a silver lining. With the technology and stuff we have these days, we've been able to do a lot of recording, a lot of songwriting via Zoom and FaceTime. So we're just working on this next album. We just want to make it the best batch of songs that we've ever done, and that's kind of just been taken up all of our priority. And I really think we're writing the best stuff we've ever written. So I think it's only onwards and upwards from here, which is really exciting.
Actually, yesterday we've been doing a lot of cleaning around home, and Mum's given me all these boxes she didn't want at the house, and it was my stuff, and I had to go through it. A lot of it's crap, but just notepads and notepads of old lyrics that Tom and I wrote, you know, back in the day when we were probably, you know, even probably 17, 18, something like that. And they are terrible. There was one one I stumbled upon yesterday. It was called "Welcome to the Barbecue," and it went. Oh my god, it's so bad. I can't remember when we're going to tell you about this. It went, "Welcome to the barbecue. Come on in and have a few. Why not spark a doob? Welcome to the barbecue." Like,
Nick, you should have let up with that, mate. You should have let up with that.
That was to think that at one stage of my life that was a lyric that I was like, yeah, no, that's pretty good actually. Yeah, no, that'd be good. So wow.
Well,
So I'm glad we've improved.
Given that, do you want to give us an example of play us one that you think might be better?
Let's start with the Duke song.
Give us a song. You want to give us a song and play something that might be you feel is better than the barbecue?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully this is better. This was one, you know, I guess like in country, you know, you often try and make these really clever hooks, you know, at the end of the chorus, then it reveals itself some other way. Like, I can't think of any examples, but, you know, there's always a bit of a clever play on words or something like that. And this song it's just basically facts about us. There's nothing that clever about it. It's just like about Longley and our home and who we are. And it's sort of been one of our most successful songs ever. It actually got us Song of the Year at Tamworth, which is amazing. So yeah, this is called Ain't Seen It Yet. I'm going to take my headphones off, my quality Qantas, you know, freebie headphones, and I'll try and do it for you. Here we go.
All right.
Round here we get high on that Cascade Blue. Start throwing them back when there ain't much to do. Everybody around here knows my last name. It's written on the road sign and written on the gate. Right around 6, there's a red sunset. If there's anything better, man, I ain't seen it yet. Whoa, everybody needs a place that they know they come home. Keep my boots in the dirt, tell my names in the stone. 'Cause this kind of good is as good as it gets. If there's anything better, man, I ain't seen it yet. that your 68 Ford still sitting in the shed. Didn't outrun the rust, it'll outrun the wind. Met a pretty from the city, brought her out to the farm. Put a ring on her finger, put a name in my arm. Got a love on stove like a lit cigarette. If there's anything better, man, I ain't seen it yet. Oh, oh, oh. Everybody needs a place that they know they come. Oh, keep my boots in the dirt and my name's in the stone. Is this kind of good? It's as good as it gets. If there's anything better, man, I ain't seen it yet. No, I ain't seen it yet. Around here we get high on that Cascade Blue. Keep getting back up and keep pushing on through. Whoa, everybody needs a place that they know they come. Oh, keep my boots in the dirt and my name's in the stone. Is this kind of good? It's as good as it gets. If there's anything better, man, I ain't seen it yet. If there's anything better, I ain't seen it yet. Seen it yet.
There we go.
Yeah. Good stuff, Nick.
Good stuff.
Hey,
Thanks, mate. Thanks, boys.
Yeah, that's definitely has something for me because I usually catch up for Cascade Blue on Christmas Eve with you blokes down at the farm.
I know.
It's
it's funny that beer you can literally only get in southern Tasmania. And so when we were like cutting the song, we're like, do we need to make this like, something more universal that people understand? But we ended up going with Cascade Blue. I'm so glad we did because then when we played shows around Australia, people would import Cascade Blue and then give it to us. So it was kind of the best thing we ever did.
That's good.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's awesome. Very cool. Thanks, mate. Tom, are you gonna got one for us?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to remember I'm a bass player, so it's downhill from here. I'll do one off the same album. We actually wrote this with Hardy and Jordan Brooker, who are good mates of ours, and it was one of the singles. And yeah, about 2016, we used to hang out a lot, and we used to go to their pool, and I'd get really drunk just for something different. But I always liked this one. We wrote this in literally 30 minutes. We pulled this together, and yeah, it's cool. So it's called Storm Rolling In. Here we go. Rain drops in my way in a Camry with some Cabernet on the front seat, hands free. She calls me to say she's coming to my place. Clouds closing in around this house, lock the doors and shut the windows down, light a candle in case I can see you when the lights go out. Here you come, girl, crashing down. Sweet summer rain on a dust ball town. Breaking my bed like a cyclone wind. Girl, your love's like watching a storm roll in, lightning strike. Who said it couldn't hit the same spot twice? Don't stop, never sounded so right. Yeah, the thunder on under the covers, better hold on tight. Hold on tight. Here you come, girl, crash. crashing down. Sweet summer rain on a dust ball town. Wrecking my bed like a cyclone wind. Your love's like watching storm roll in. Girl, your love's like watching storm roll in the morning. I'll say, girl, you blew me away. That's the thing about storms, man, they don't settle down. Know you're gonna leave, but girl, right now. Here you come, girl, crashing down. Sweet summer rain on a dust ball town. Wrecking my bed like a cyclone wind. Your love's like watching a storm roll in. Oh. Girl, your love's like watching a storm roll in. Girl, your love's like watching a storm roll in. Ow!
Yeah,
That's right.
And guys, that was really those two songs from the record that really put you on the map with all the golden guitars. That was really a big break for you guys, right? That was a big one.
Yeah,
before that album,
just because I'm
lost,
extremely proud.
Oh, look out.
Hey, there it is.
Is that the door
This
stop?
little thing.
Here we go.
Just in case you forget, you know.
Yeah, well done, guys. That was awesome. We're all kind of checking in the news the next morning to find out about that when it happened. It was really cool. That was great stuff. Now, one other thing. One other thing I was just going to bring up before we let you go. Thanks with that little breakdown we had. It's been a bit longer than we thought, but I kind of had a little package put together here for the videos that you guys could make while you're on COVID, and we're just going to show the people what you came up with. There was the No Breaks challenge on TikTok. Tom resisted. I did have all the videos set up ready to go of Tom resisting. But we're just going to roll the one of the both of you guys together, and this is the No Break challenge on TikTok that the guys have been putting their time into.
But just one look, you had me falling at the speed of light. Girl, when you turn it
Terrible.
It's actually better without audio. I thought we had audio with it, but I like it.
There we go.
I mean, you get into music, and it's just been like, how much can you degrade yourself to promote your music? So, it's been that was all right. It's a bit of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to do it, and people love that.
Did it. Yeah, man.
Yeah, people love that crap.
I'm a bit concerned that. Sorry, boys. I'm a bit concerned that in the news at the moment, there's a lot of we're still waiting to see whether TikTok is in fact a spyware for the Chinese Communist Party, but we're just sort of we're filling that out at the moment. Hopefully, it's not, and we can continue to have fun on there. So
delete it. I mean, we don't want
delete that app.
Well, the good thing, Nick and Tom, is that if they have facial recognition, they have that video to go from. So
exactly. Exactly. That can't possibly be them. No.
So, boys, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's been an absolute treat to have you on. I look forward to when either we get to Australia or you boys get to Nashville, we get to hang out, have a beer, shoot the breeze.
Either we can go
fellas.
We can go down the farm, or they can come out to the lake.
Yeah. Got to try this Cascade Blue you're all raving about.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Well, look. All I'll say, as long as there's some Cracker Barrel in there somewhere, let's do it. I'm in. Okay.
All right. Straussy said he's buying.
My shout.
Okay. No. Chicken fried chicken, baby. Chicken fried chicken.
Probably costs like $20.
Chicken fried steak. Chicken fried steak.
Thanst again,
good.
boys.
I love it.
Thanks,
fellas.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oi.
Good stuff.
Righto.
Oh man, that was awesome.
Question of the week.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. So we've got a little mask theme going here today for the question of the week.
Somebody stop me! When his tongue rolls out, bam.
And question of the week, of course, is what is the most awkward thing to do while wearing a mask? That would be.
Righto.
Here's the multiple choice. First one: A, kissing on a first date.
That's an Ollie answer right there.
That is an Ollie answer, yeah.
B, singing karaoke. C, oral sex.
Steve's wheezing.
Oh, man. That's a visual one right there.
And D, eating corn on the cob. Here's a little picture of
Oh my God.
This is Michael Bublé's commentating style right here.
That is Michael Bublé.
Yeah, it is Michael Bublé. And
that is the biggest piece of corn I've seen ever.
And he's not wearing a mask.
I really hope my mum's not watching. But that's not eating corn on the cob. That's fellatio.
I think he's having a crack. But either way.
Oh my goodness. Well, wouldn't D and C kind of be the same thing?
Well,
if you're Michael Bublé.
Oh man, the C tickled me, so I'm going to go with the.
It did. It really did.
I bet it did.
It's like you weren't expecting that.
Yeah, I was 16 all over again.
Did not see that.
No, I mean 18.
I don't
21.
I don't think I've made.
Well, it depends on where you're from. You know?
I don't think I've made you laugh that hard since Jennifer Aniston.
No easy.
Well, you didn't hear what I whispered.
It doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl with the mask on. Just a little bit of how's your mum. Yeah. Yeah, I got to go and see hands down for sure.
I kind of like Michael Bublé eating the corn on the cob.
Someone said corn on the cob too.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I'm going with D.
Oh, that's Michelle.
Yeah.
Michelle from the dock.
Yeah.
Any other comments before? Did you give your answer?
D. Corn on the cob.
So
Michael Bubbles eating corn.
Strauss
on the
has
cob.
got to split the.
Yeah, I'm going with corn on the cob.
Yeah!
No,
2 weeks in a row!
No.
Oh, yeah! That's what I'm talking
Just
about.
because.
Yeah. Oh,
There it is.
man.
The hardest, the most difficult thing to do.
That was a Freudian
The
slip.
most awkward thing to do while wearing a mask. Eating corn on the cob. There it is.
Yeah.
Make sure you
Because
look.
basically, the other things you could really do if you wanted.
You want to make
No,
sure.
it doesn't get
You can
any
really do
awkward than it doesn't get any more awkward than oral sex.
You want to make. You want to make sure you put butter on that.
Yeah.
You know.
Buttery lips. Sink ships.
Well,
That was a good one, Strassy.
Right
remember
out.
that one out.
Yeah, right out.
Yeah.
There we go. So that's us for tonight. We've got to thank JB Productions.
Yeah.
We've got to thank Ben, Todd in the
Yeah.
studio, Logan. Yep, those guys. We couldn't do it without them.
And Troy.
We could try, but it'd be a
The
dismal
magician.
failure.
The magicians
Musical
in the studio, yeah.
Yep, Troy Camp.
Yeah.
Thanks, Campy. Fresh off the boat.
I know. And stuck. He's stuck here. He's stuck here.
Yeah, he's stranded. He's marooned.
He's stranded.
Did he get here on an ironing board in the tidal wave?
He's stuck on Trumpy's Island.
Oh,
He is.
man. It's my island.
See you out on the lake, Troy.
Yeah.
Well, have him out on the lake real soon.
Yeah. Yep.
And,
Lake mode.
I hope we get invited on the same day.
All right, well,
Righto.
close her out, guys. Righto, thanks.
The mask.
Yep.
Righto.
You know what
Episode
Max stands
15.
for?
Whoop, whoop.
I don't know.
Somebody stop me!
Well,
That's a wrap.